Hi, I'm Ashish Pant, a filmmaker, originally from India, and I live in New York. It was about 7 years ago when I came to HB to take a theater directing class with Jack Hofstas. One day, Jack called me and said Stuart Vaughan, who was directing a play at HB, it was an Ibsen play, wanted an assistant, and Jack was kind enough to recommend me to work with Stuart. And it was great education, sitting in the front row watching Stuart direct actors. After that production, Amy Wright was doing a show at HB, and Hugh Heckman, who was one of the actors, one of the lead actors in Stuart's play, recommended me to Amy as she was looking for an assistant for Butter and Eggman, and that's how I ended up working with Amy. And I did another show after that with Amy, and she became a great mentor to me. Then Jack called me back to work on Jack and Julie project with him as a stage manager and as his assistant when he directed Noel Coward's Design for Living. So I came to HB really to take a class and ended up staying there. And that's why I believe HB is truly a community for artists to grow and develop. I had never thought that just that one theater directing class with Jack Hofstas would end up with so many opportunities to learn from such well-regarded professionals. And after working with them, I was sure that I want to direct. That's what I wanted to do with my life. And Amy was very encouraging and kind enough to be one of the people who wrote my recommendation to the MFA program in film at Columbia. And on back of that, I was able to get into the program. I completed my MFA in writing directing from Columbia. I've recently finished my first feature film, which is set in my hometown in India, and it's now starting to come out, and I'm working on my next script. I'm also very excited to return to HB, this time to teach, and I'm teaching a class starting later this month called The Language of Film, and I'm really looking forward to it, to giving back and contributing to the community, the great community that HB has created. So I look forward to seeing some of you, many of you that I've run into over the years in the corridors at HB. And it would be really great, and when we can all get together and come back to the studio location. But for now, I guess it'll have to be on Zoom. So that's my story and my connection with HB, which I consider to be one of my creative homes, a very important one and a formative one. Thank you.